मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। पीली मुदरी अंगुरी शाम, पीली मुदरी अंगुरी शाम, मुदरी पर राधा का नाम, मुदरी पर राधा का नाम, आखर देखे सुने मधुर स्वर, आखर देखे सुने मधुर स्वर, राधा गोरी लाजे बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गई गोधन को सावरिया, भूल गए भूल गए गोधन को सावरिया, जाने न जाने ये वो जाने, जाने न जाने ये वो जाने, जाने अग जग जाने बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे बाजे मुरलिया, बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, मुरलिया बाजे, मुरलिया बाजे।
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु स नरो गुरुतल्पः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धम् संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चन वित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम 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 हरि ओम। Swadharma is that which takes us from forgetfulness to remembrance. All the faults is in forgetfulness. This forgetfulness is called Vikaar, and remembrance is called samskar. All samskar are of the form of creating a remembrance and removing the forgetfulness. So, what is the Vikaar? Dharma Vismriti, Ishwar Vismriti and Moksha Laksh Vismriti. This three Vismriti is called Vikaar. I am repeating it. Dharma Vismriti, you forget what is dharma, what is sadharma, whether it will disturb me later on, whether it will quieten me, whether I will be fulfilled, whether the people will be happy. That is called Dharma Vismriti. Then other is Ishvara Vismriti. Will it please the Lord or will it make Lord upset and angry? Will this Dharma Ishvara Vismriti means through which you don't understand that the unhappy Ishwar is equal to disturbed mind. Happy Ishwar is equal to quiet mind. Happy Ishwar is equal to knowledgeable intellect. Unhappy Ishwar is equal to blunt intellect. Happy Ishwar is equal to conducive situation. Unhappy Ishwar is equal to very unconducive situation for a long time. Happy Ishwar is equal to presence of Guru. Presence of Guru. Unhappy Ishwar is equal to absence of personal, some kind of I don't have anyone to guide me. So when I am in Vikaar, so I am Dharma Vismrit person, I am Ishvara Vismrit, and I am Moksha Laksh Vismrita. So I don't remember that I am supposed to get out of the birth and death cycle. I am not the one who is to be reborn. Either I will get liberation or I should be in the lok of God. So Grahasth ashram is the one in which you go from this forgetfulness to remembrance. You have trained your mind so that samskar means you are remembering what is right. When you remember, you are controlled. Remembrance associated with Kriya Shakti. You have Gyan Shakti, Ichcha Shakti and Kriya Shakti in one line. Shastri Gyan Shakti and Shastri Kriya Shakti. So Ichcha Shakti is not against Gyan Shakti. And you have Ishwar Smaran and you have Moksha Smaran. This creating a Smaranatmak Man or Smaranatmak Buddhi, that is called the Swadharma. Every mistake means you forget something bigger. And you have habituated to forgetting. You have made it a habit to forget. And even if I remember, there is no Kriya Shakti to change it. With Krishna, Balram is required. Krishna is Gyan Shakti, Balram ji is Kriya Shakti. Lakshman ji is Kriya Shakti, Ram ji is Gyan Shakti. You need Ram ji and Lakshman ji both. You need eyes are Gyan Shakti and legs are Kriya Shakti. You need eyes and legs both to walk. Only eyes cannot walk. However nice your eyes may be. 6 by 6. But if the legs are not there, you cannot walk. So the Grahasth ashram's Swadharma is based to take us from Vikaar to samskar. One is called Prakriti, other is called Vikriti, third is called Samskriti. And fourth is called Asamskriti, Asamskarya. Prakriti is you get hungry. Prakriti is your food digests. Prakriti is you sleep. Prakriti is you want to have water. Prakriti is that I will be feeling tired. Vikriti is at the mansik level. Samskriti is at the level of dharma and Ishwar and Gyan. And asamskar is the Atma. So what does this do? So something is called I got hurt. When you get hurt, then also blood flows. But when you get operated, then also blood flows. But big difference is there. Getting hurt is a vikriti. By mistake I slipped. I forgot that there was one more step was there. I forgot. I thought all steps are over. And I was putting my feet in a manner. Light was not, like plenty of light. My mind was not on. So, and therefore I slipped. Slipping is not because something is wrong in the floor. Slipping is I did not estimate. There was Vismaranatmak was there. Slipping is Vismaranatmak. So when I get hurt, it is Vismaranatmak. Operation also, it is samskar. In both blood flows, but one is for construction and other is for destruction. I told you example, milk also curdles. By mistake, milk has gone curdle, and you make curd also, and you make paneer also. That is also after making the milk curdle. But one is samskriti and other is vikriti. One is by chance, by mistake. I was not aware. I don't know how. I don't know why. Other is I wanted a particular output and product, and then I thought. So in samskriti, there you have a definiteness. I want a definite result in the mind. I want this peaceful result in the mind. Then you start acting. That is called samskriti. But when you have no definite result, whatever comes you do haphazardly. That is called vikriti. When you are health oriented, I want health and then I eat. That is samskriti. When I like whatever I eat, whatever I like I eat. That is vikriti. I don't know what will happen to my health, whether my calcium is less or more, whether my diabetes is more or less, whether my sugar is high or low, whether my magnesium is low or high. I don't care. I just keep on eating whatever comes. One chips packet came, I finished everything. Then I wanted another one. Second also I got over. Iccha. Then I had a biscuit, I finished that also. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? One is Prayojan, other is Ichcha. You are fulfilling Prayojan or you are fulfilling Ichcha. After fulfilling Ichcha or desire, E means Buddhi, Im Buddhim. Cha means covering, that which covers the intellect and you act, that is called Ichcha. Prayojan means where you are united. Avgate sati. After knowing that, na ishyate. You don't know, you don't want after that. There is an end to topic. There is end to topic. This much I think diet is enough for me. This much will fulfill my calcium need. This much food will fulfill my magnesium need. This much will fulfill my fat need. This much is enough for carbohydrate today. They have measurements now. This much of carbohydrate is required. So many things are there. So when you are oriented towards Prayojan, that is samskar. When you are oriented towards Ichcha, that is Vikaar. And Ichcha keeps on increasing after fulfilling. And Prayojan is over after you do it. So Swadharma is Prayojan oriented and not Ichcha oriented. Swadharma is samskar oriented and not Vikaar oriented. Okay. One more point. There is something called dosh apnayan, then hinang purti and gunadhan. Supposing you are hurt somewhere on your face, so they put a medicine there. They will do the dressing first. So doctor will, if anywhere you get wound, so doctor will take a Dettol. No. I have not started. Keep quiet. So he will take a cotton and he will first do the dressing. That is called dosh apnayan. Some kind of dust has settled somewhere, or some kind of infection has come, so that Dettol will take it away. Then he will throw away that. cotton on your face. Then after that, he will take a medicine. And he will put a medicine there. And he'll put some bandage there. And he'll tie up slightly. That is called dosh apnayan hinang purti. After it is over, they feel there is a spot has come. Where is my spot gone? This no? So that spot is there. Some mark has come. Remember that? So this mark is there. Good, that is over, not putting on. Very good. So after that, it had become a ritual. Anybody came in my room, start putting there. So, in the night. So after that mark shall go away. That is called gunadhan. So dosh apanayan, hinang purti and gunadhan. These three things are called samskar. I have kam, krodh, etc., ahamkaar, etc., for which you have not planned, it comes. And how long it is there, I don't know. Ye gunde hai sab. A guest and gunda difference is guest first tells that I will be coming at 5 o'clock and this is my schedule and this is my prayojan, I will be leaving at 7 o'clock. And you be confirmed. Will you have a tea, coffee? Both. I won't have dinner, but I will have a high tea. I will have quite a supper I will have. Oh, sorry. It's a supper time. Don't ask tea or coffee at the supper time. When somebody is coming at a supper time, offer him supper. Don't ask tea, coffee. So we come at 1 o'clock, ask tea, ask lunch at that time. Conjuice. If somebody is coming at 1 o'clock, ask your lunch is required. Don't ask you will have tea. No, this is lunch time. Tea time is not there. So, when you have a definite goal of starting point and ending point, okay, by 7 o'clock I'll be ready. I'll be over free. And you need this. Okay, we'll discuss this topic or we'll be light. We'll not know topic is there, we'll spend time together. That is called guest. Gunda will come. There is no time when he will come. There is no time when he will go. And you don't know what he will eat and what he will take away. The Vikaar are gundas. They are hooligans. And samskar are sant. They come with punya. They come, you invite them, you prepare your house for them. And after that, you develop a thought of surrender. You offer them food, you offer them flower, you offer them dakshina. And ultimately when they go, you feel fulfilled and whole house gets purified. When these hooligans come, you feel cheated and whole whatever wealth you had, peace, quietness, shraddha, that goes away. So Swadharma is there which takes you from internal hooligan to becoming an internal saint. ठीक. So dosh apnyan, some kam krodh is there. I scrubbed it off, put a Dettol. Then second process was hinang purti, gunadhan. Then I put some naam jap into that. You should niyam. Don't do this. Don't be angry. Don't be krodhi. Don't do like. And after that, I say take puja jap. That is called gunadhan. So samskar is three things oriented. More you are clear about your starting point of the thought and conclusive point of the thought, and you have in mind that this conclusion will give me Smaran of Dharma, Smaran of Ishwar, and Smaran of Moksha. These three Smaran is not forgotten, and you want this Smaran, you want this remembrance, that is called Swadharma. So there is a personality in us which forgets, and there is a personality in us which does not forget. So Swadharma is tackling this forgetful personality. Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhrama, smriti bhramshat buddhi nash. So buddhi nash should not happen because you don't know what you will do after that. If the brake fails of the car, you don't know where it will hit. And a person has lost control in his anger. You don't know what he will utter after that. You say he has lost control. He has lost his own self. he got out of control. Or he got so sad he is not able to control himself. So Swadharma is that which makes your mind predictable. Swadharma is that through which you have a high hope from your mind. Your hope level is very high. No, I'll complete this much today. I'm sure I will not be angry. I'm sure I will not have calm. I'm sure I will not speak harsh. I'm sure I will not be sad. The surety in your inspiration, in your remembrance of knowledge and Lord, this is the purpose of Swadharma. And therefore Bhagavan Ram, when he sees Janki Ma in Pushvatika, he says, Mohe pratit man ati keri, jahi sapne uppar nari naheri. He says, Lakshman, I have full faith in my mind that it can never see somebody else's wife with some bad intention. This much I can guarantee. देखो ऐसा बोला. And when Janakji sees Bhagavan Ram, you know what he says? Sahaj virag roop man ho mora, chakit ho jimi chand chakora. He said, my mind is naturally dispassionate. It is running towards you only. That means you must be Brahman only. Because other than Brahman, my mind doesn't think anything. Are you sure? Sure. So when you live with your mental surety, and I am sure about myself that I cannot be angry, I cannot be kami, I cannot be ahamkari, I cannot have laziness. Very high level of predictability when you have, then you can plan much bigger for yourself. You can give a bigger job to that person who is predictable. If you have done this much of job well, then I can give you this much of a job. But if the mind is unpredictable, you don't know when anger will come. You don't know when mamta will come. You don't know what topic I'll start when and when it will end. I started talking, is not ending also. I started being sad and is not ending. From yesterday night I am very sad. And today whole day is very sad. And is not ending now. Iccha? 6-7 cups of coffee I took to remove sadness. What coffee has to do with sadness, by the way? Just like that I felt I should take and I should remove. Nothing is going on. Anger comes and I don't know what I will do next. This unpredictability, instability, unreliability, this is called adharma in a person. And in his eyes he is also not sure. Only, can you come tomorrow? I may. He gives the not clear answer. Not that he has a lot of work. He is not confident. Can you do so much of job? I'll try. Because he has cancelled many times, therefore he is not sure about himself. So when you are not sure about yourself, then you live a little scared life. Then that means the person is not trained to see the result, see the Prayojan. He has not trained that this is this time and for 1 hour I will focus. Nothing else. This 7:30 we are going to have nothing else. This is my satsang kal. This is my puja kal. This is my karm kshetra kal. Are you sure? I am sure. You cannot be disturbed. No. I don't forget dharma. I don't forget Ishwar. I don't forget moksha, my goal. This ability in us to instill this remembrance day and night by using external actions, external people, is called our Grahasth ashram dharma. Because Grahasth ashram, lot of actions are there, lot of bhog is there, and you are likely to forget with such issue came up, such issue came up. So it is said here, is it clear now? Bhul ja. And other people say he doesn't remember what he is talking. He doesn't understand what he is doing. He doesn't know what is the fruit out of this. He doesn't have maturity to understand that this is not right. When you say somebody is highly immature, that means he digs his own graveyard. He is creating problem for himself only. His nature is such that he himself is inviting problem, and he is inviting hatred, or is inviting dislike. His nature is such that he himself is becoming a problem for his own work. So that is called immaturity. You create more shackles of your mind. You create more prison in your mind. You don't create a space that I can fly. And therefore, this Swadharma is that panacea, it's a medicine. Remember, Grahasth ashram is not a food, it's a medicine. Medicine, even sannyas ashram is a medicine. You are a sannyasi to get out of sannyas. You should become atyashrami. Out of sannyas, we have to go after that. You don't need any discipline of sannyas. You have already gone through it. You should be vidhi, nishedatita. You should have no rules on yourself. You don't need a rule because your doership is not there. So Grahasth ashram is to make ourselves such available that I can understand and I can have a personality through which I am more qualified now to grasp the scriptures, to grasp, understand, and to abide into the thought of God and Brahman. This is the way the Grahasth ashram is designed. Is it clear, I hope? This is ashram. Asamantat shrama. Anushtan sadhanam yasmin. So you have to do constant anushtan in that. This is the meaning of Grahasth ashram. It is not what is it called? I just used the word jungle yesterday. That I like it and I do it. No, I have a set goal. My mind has to attain that state. We should have a goal that this is 2022. By December, what is your mental goal? What qualities you don't want from the mind? What will you, on 31st of December, what is the mind you want? You write it. Forget about 31st. If you want to make a day, first make an hour. Let us make the month okay. By this month end, what is your mental, emotional target? How much anger, how much calm, how much laziness, how much jap? Don't increase the quantity only. Increase the quality of your mind. How much tolerance I have. How much resilience I have. This is the Grahasth ashram is a medicine. Medicine is taken only for a definite time. Medicine is not a food. And medicine is required to treat a disease. So the disease of bhog, the disease of selfishness, the disease of mamta, the disease of ahamkaar, the disease of comfort, the disease of lot of rajogun, the disease of karmphal bhog, the disease of possession, these are diseases. Grahasth ashram is the medicine through which I treat these diseases. And medicine is only it should be regularly taken at a definite time. Medicine cannot be taken randomly any time you take. That is snacks. Difference between medicine and snacks is medicine has a different time, not a fixed time. Morning, afternoon, and your doctor will say this has to be taken before food. This has to be taken after food. Don't take it before food. This one. Some are oddly confused. While listening only they get very confused. He said, 1 minute doctor, this has to be taken during food. Not during food. This has to be taken after lunch, but this has to be taken before breakfast. Immediately before breakfast, you take this medicine. 2 tablets. Okay. 2 tablets after breakfast. No. I am writing it. Please, I am writing it. Then he will put and he'll put 2 like this. This is, I am writing before breakfast. You are educated? Yes. So you read it. Okay. And this is after dinner. After I'm not coming to dinner. Wait. Some are very irritating patients. Some patients are so irritating that learn to be good patient. This is after lunch. Okay. With water. Of course. Don't ask silly question. Very silly question they ask. मारेंगे तुमको. वाटर किसके साथ लोगे? हवा के साथ लोगे क्या? No, I'm just asking. Why are you asking this question? And this you have to take after dinner. Okay? Yes. Understood? When we will take the last medicine, this is after sleeping and before getting up. No. This is after dinner. When you are taking a medicine, you have to be specific about it. And this is for 2-week course, 20 days course, antibiotic 7 days course. You cannot take indefinitely. Even the regular medicine, they say give a gap. You know that? Even if you are taking vitamins and all these things, they say give a gap in between. Sunday don't take, Monday don't take. Or maybe after 1 month, give a gap of 1 month. Unless some are chronic diseases are there, you have blood pressure or diabetes, some are like that. Here everybody, and therefore it is said here in 5th verse, Yavadartha upasino dehe gehe cha panditah virakto raktavat tatra naloke naratam nyaset. Only please get involved as much as required. Yavat arth upasina. Very important shlok is there. Very important. About your body, about your family. When a Grahasth is there, he has 4 or 5 areas. He has area of action, area of enjoyment, area of relatives. This is outside. Inside is area of guilt. And inside maybe area of his own worry. Area of action, you have to know. Everywhere golden rule is, please understand, this much and not further. This is a very important rule in life because the nature of action is to increase. Nature of bhog is to increase. Nature of relatives is to increase. You started with one small patch. Now it has become 2 patches. Now they say let us occupy the whole kitchen garden. They occupied the whole thing now. Now they put that plant, banana plant, this plant, then new plants have come. How much it comes in the kitchen, I don't know. It comes in the kitchen, I don't know. And then after that, now they are thinking of getting, now Rishi is coming and doing something. What is that? I don't know. Some talk is going on. It is the nature of the karma to increase. You understand. It is the nature of the bhog to increase. It is the nature of relatives to increase. I had only son. I was unmarried. Now I had a relative called wife, very close wife. Now I have now related to son daughter now. Now son daughter will grow up. They will have their own friends. So their birthday also I am celebrating. Then after birthday they will also bring their own friend. Then they will also get married. Then I am related to my daughter-in-law or son-in-law. Then their father, mother, samdhi, sadhu, khadu, that also will come after that. Then another relatives are increasing. And then their children also are being born, my sons. So another relative came up. Every relative means you have no new responsibilities. You have to talk to them. Kyun bhai? What about you? Your son got married, no? In Johannesburg. He has a daughter, I think. Where you went? So when you say that you have the nature of relative is to increase. And anything which increases, that means there is a doer involved, enjoyer involved, thinker involved. And when you do an action, it's not an action. It's not an action. Number one, there is a sankalp. Number two, there is a what is it called? Planning. Number three, after planning, you think what resources are there. Number four, you start working. Number five, some problem come, you sort out in troubleshooting. Number six, you don't get the fruit. Number seven, you have worry. Number eight, you try again. Number 10, number 9, you have secondary action after that to fulfill the primary action. Secondary action, after that you have tertiary action. The branches go on and on. And there is no end to it. And therefore, your area is not that area. This is not my area of action. I am not supposed to do this. When I go to a lot of, many people, Swami, come to my center. Why shall I come? When I go there, come to my center. No, I won't come. You invite me properly. I will give time. I have 1 year after, before 1 year you tell me. I will not come like that. Why? Why should I come? क्यों आया हम? I have my own time. I am not required there. Wherever you are, be upyogi, udyogi and sayogi. Then only you go there. You go there where in the midst of the people where you are very much required. Otherwise you don't go there. And second thing is, either you go to solitude and do bhajan. Yavad artha upasinaha dehe. On the body also, don't put new shampoos, new creams, not required. Lips guard. No lip is there. What you are putting lip guard? Where is the lips there? Lip guard. This is the required. That is required. So many things are required for the body. What is the requirement? Eat properly, sleep properly. We will not need lot of lotions around. यहाँ कर रहे हैं, ऐसे कर रहे हैं. Then this circle has come up. This circle has come up here. I am putting one lotion is for the face, other is for the leg, third is for the feet, fourth is for the crack in the feet, fifth is for the head crack. I mean, for the cracks you have another lotion. You don't? No. For the face one lotion. For the hand another lotion. For the feet another lotion. For the cracks in the toes another lotion. बेवकूफ़ी की हद नहीं है यार. ये सब पहले तो कुछ नहीं था. In our earlier nothing was there. One borolene was there. One borolene. That was for everything. Or whatever is there, Vaseline, what is there? एक Vaseline था, old Vaseline, जो वैसे ही लीन हो, वैसे ही लीन हो जो जाए. Such a hard Vaseline, इतना चिकचिक वो एक, that was there. Very strong kind of Vaseline was there. Very sticky kind of that. Very good, is still very effective. One is enough for everything. अब तो ये भी है, शैम्पू है, ऐसे करो, ये है. Then conditioner is there. Already you are so conditioned in your life. Your thinking is so conditioned. I don't know how you manage your hair. Shampoo you do. And every day you wash your hair. No, every day you wash your hair. How do you maintain such a hair? Okay. यावद अर्थ उपासीना देगे. फिर किसी को रोज फोन लगाओ, किसी से बात करो. माई डॉटर इज इन जॉहान्सबर्ग, माई डॉटर इज इन अमेरिका, आई हैव टू टॉक टू हर डेली. अरे क्यों? शी विल बी हैप्पी विदाउट यू. डोंट वरी. नो नीड. डोंट क्रिएट अटेंशन एडिक्ट्स. disappear in life. Somewhere disappear, close everything. You don't, only, but I am needed. I love you, mom. Let her love and keep quiet. Because any area when you involve, there is branches opening and your mind will be full of thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. Ultimately, that energy, that kind of quietness which you need in your life for contemplation on a higher is lesser now. Karma Yoga is area where you can think on anything. But in Bhakti Yoga, you need Nivritti. In Upasana, you need Nivritti. Nivritti means withdrawal from the world so that you can concentrate on the God exclusively. Any work, unless it is done with exclusiveness, fruit doesn't come great. If the doctor is examining a patient, first thing we'll say, please go out. I want to talk to you personally. Please go out, all of you. When I went to the doctor, please go out. I want to. So one-to-one conversation. Not that आप भी कैसे हैं, चाय पेंगे, कॉफी लेंगे, ठंडा गरम, हाँ ये दुकान नहीं है. This is not a tuck shop. This is not a fish market. इनको भी दे दो, 2 किलो इनको दे दो भाई, निकालो वहाँ से. Hey, क्या बात है? 4 किलो घी चाहिए, इनको भी दे दो यहाँ से निकाल के. You want 2 kg turmeric? 2 kg turmeric, what will you use? You'll take bath or what? Okay, इनको भी निकाल के दे दो भाई. इनको क्या चाहिए? What you want? I want that powder. Which powder? जल्दी बोलिए आप. There are others also. What do you require? No, I want that that spice is there. Which is spice? अच्छा बाद में आइएगा. हाँ, next. It's not a shop. Any higher thing, you need a focused approach. You need to collect your thoughts. A doctor will be very focused. No, I want to listen from you. Or I want to test you. Not that whole family is sitting around. If operation is done, not that whole everybody is sitting around and the patient is operated. Mama, chacha, poopa, all are there. You know, one girl was in the school, in the college, and everybody used to call her Buaji, just for fun. So one the teacher got very upset. So he said, all of you, please tell me, you will not call her Buaji. Okay? So raise your hand. Raise your hand who were calling her Buaji. So all raised their hand except one boy. So he didn't raise a hand. He said, you see, so honest you are. You are calling, all of you are calling Buaji. He does not call. He said, why don't you call her Buaji? He said, I am Poopaji. Funny things happened. ये कोई दुकान नहीं है. Focused approach. A pilot is a focused person. एक घर में फोन नहीं लगा रहा है पायलट. हाँ, wife, how are you? How are you? Fine. ये बात नहीं करेगा. He's not supposed to talk anywhere. He is a focused person. You can see that the flight is about 36,000 above the feet, above the ocean, and we are crossing this city of Paris. It's a beautiful city here, and we are expected to reach Denmark by 2 a.m. So be ready. Have a nice time. Thank you. You are a focused person. Engineer working, he is focused person. Guru, good guru, focused. Guru disciple, focused. You need a collected thought. I'm not saying you don't do work. You have kriya, karma kshetra, bhog kshetra, or sambandha kshetra. Area of karma, area of bhog, area of relation. All should converge into area of Ishwar. You should develop and collect Ishwarakar vritti through your karma and not expand and get involved everywhere. Maximum when I go back and think about my life, when I have lived so whatever years I have lived, when I introspect, I feel this area I was not involved. I was not required. This area I was not required. This area I was not required. I shouldn't have talked to this person. I shouldn't have helped this person. I shouldn't have unnecessarily given a support to this person. It got into a big problem. I should not have introduced this person to this person. Some are match fixers. No need. You remain quiet. Don't to be very philanthropist. You're not required. बोलिए तो आप मेरे भाई साहब हैं, छोटे भाई हमारे, ये हमारे छोटे भाई की तरह, ये हमारे बड़े भाई की तरह, ये हमारे चाचा गुरु हैं, ये हमारे नाना गुरु हैं, क्या आप एक की बात करते? जो whatever is required in any relation, do it, and please understand, I want the culminating point of that. Every action should culminate. Every bhog should culminate. Next point, forever. I cannot be doing forever. I cannot do this action forever. When we have a building planning, then we say what is the deadline? What is the last date of completion? And the companies have to give. And if they don't do it, then the penalty is there. They have to pay for that. Your karma, Vedant course, completion date is there. But when you are free means licentious. चल रहा है, इसके बाद ये काम ले लिया, कब तक खत्म करोगे कि नहीं करोगे कभी पूरा होगा कि नहीं होगा? How long you'll be talking? Is there an end date to it? Is there an end date where you can say my Grahasth ashram will be graduated? My work will be over. My bhog will be over. Marriages going out will be over. Going to Chedan and Mundan is over. Going for beauty parlor is over. Putting on most dazzling clothes are over. कभी ऐसा भी दिन आएगा आपके जीवन में, आपने सोच के रखा है? Have you thought over this topic? That this taking care of my grandchild is over. Have you given any date? Give me deadline. Give me your date. And you mean it. Have you any promised? और चल रहा है, चलता ही रहेगा. What is going on, and on. Not the grandchild is, no, he is going to school. No, he is going to the college. No, he is getting married. बड़ी खुशी का दिन है स्वामी जी. क्या? I am becoming Pardadi. Pardadi? हाँ. The Dadu has wings. That is called Dadi ke par aa raha. That is called Pardadi. Great grandmother. What great you have? 1 minute. What greatness you have in grandmother? What is great about you? Nothing great. Keep quiet. Great grandmother. हाँ, हम पर दादी बनने जा रहे हैं. अच्छा, इसमें कौन बात है? ज्ञान तो हुआ नहीं, मोक्ष तो हुआ नहीं आपके, भगवान तो प्रसन्न है नहीं, जब तो कर नहीं पाती आप. हाँ, what is great about your life? You are a ripe mango. You don't know when you will fall. पके आम हो आप. Question is, this is not greatness of life to become Pardadi and Parpardadi and Parnana and Parparnana. There is not a point here. Point is, life was meant for a Prayojan. It had a purpose. It has a goal. You sit on the dining table. Purpose is healthily eat, and there should come a time you have to get up. Eating should be over. Then you say, yes, food was over. If you are sitting only on the dining table, that means the food you are not getting properly. That in the hotel, this is what happens. Some dish comes, other is not coming. We are waiting. Other comes, third is not coming. And you are looking everywhere and seeing that person got it. He came later than me and he got first. अरे भाई उठने का time है. You get up. When you start for the car, you stop it. When the flight starts, there is end time. That this is 8 hours flight. From Johannesburg to London is 8 hour flight. 8 hour, no? 10 hour, 8 hour. 9 hour. 9 hour flight is there. New York, 15 hour flight is there. What is your flight to Grahasth ashram to Vanaprastha ashram? How many years? Before you pass away, before you die, then what is the state of mind you need? And for that, it is advising Yavad Arth Upasina. Don't your bhog area, karma area, and third was संबंध area. Don't extend relatives. बड़ा खुशी होती है ये हमारे समधी साहब हैं, ये समधीन है. This is Samdhin's sister's daughter's son. Samdhin's sister's daughter's son. I am arranging the caterers in their marriage. Ichcha? And if they can't cook, I'll cook. If they can't cook, I have experience. So many marriages I have cooked. Achha, you cook the marriage itself? No. I have cooked in the marriages. Okay. हद है बेवकूफियों की. ये कोई बात हुई? मतलब आपके पास कोई गोल वोल नहीं है. When we were studying universities, those who were third class students, they were not studying properly. During exam also they are free. When you have free time and you don't use it, and they were going to film or loitering around here and there, that means they don't want. When you have no love for moksha, no love for God, you have a lot of free time. Then you're not focused. You don't want an output in your mind. You're not an efficient person. You don't want a deadline by this date. I want a conclusion to my work. I want a conclusion to my bhog. I want a conclusion to my relatives. I want a conclusion to this schedule. And I have delegated the work. Let me give attention now. Virakto raktavat tatra. Bole, be dispassionate from outside, but from inside, but outside be show as if you have a lot of attachment. Don't say I'm dispassionate. Son, I don't care for you. Virakto raktavat tatra. Nuloke naratam, in this world, behave like a normal person. Don't become abnormal. That girl's marriage, daughter's marriage is there and you are in meditation. Guests are coming outside. Don't do foolishness. Many people in the name of sadhana have done, they do foolish action. I went to somebody's house for Bhiksha, it was a maun. Tuesday was a maun. To say Swamiji needs a soup, he took 5 minutes. Sab kya hai? From outside say, I love you a lot. Not acting, but you see the God, I really care for you. Be a very lovable person. Be a very charming person. And charming person means who is not having anger, who is not having calm, who is not having greed, who is not having ahamkaar. More spiritual you are, more charming you are. You will become a magnet. You will pull everybody. Just today afternoon you heard in the Ramayana class how Bhagavan Ram, when he came, everybody was waiting for him, dying for him. So inside dispassionate, outside I'm seeing God and acting, not that I'm falsely acting. When I'm offering you a cup of tea, I mean it. I mean to please the God in you. Don't please the ego in you. When I'm talking nicely to my enemy, it is not diplomacy. It is the one that I couldn't consider you as my enemy. I'm not faking myself. Then outside I'll talk to you very nicely and I'll complain against you. It's not that I mean. I don't mean it. It's not a fake behavior. My vyavahar should take me to Paramarth. Virakto raktavat tatra. Achha? And ultimately, I conclude. Where? I conclude into meditative schedule. I conclude into jap schedule. I want to be free. Action should culminate. Pravritti should culminate in nivritti. This is the success of pravritti. It should culminate sometimes. Nivritti, Isht, Upasana, meditation, Dhyan, even Shravan Manan, even abiding in what you have heard, it needs Nivritti. Pravritti is very good, but it is a very good breakfast, but bad dinner. It should not continue for a long time. Vyavhar should not be forever. This is Swadharma. See how he started? From Vikaar to samskar, from Vismaran to Smaran, and ultimately you abide into the knowledge of the self or remembrance of the God and remain quiet. So that the last moment comes, you have no Smaran other than the God. Why? I have trained. I took 30 years to train myself at the last moment. One big musician was there. Some new person came. He said, how to be overnight successful? He said, practice. He said, for how long? He said, 30 years. It took 30 years for me to get this fame. To have remembrance of the last moment, antkale tumameva, I think you need practice from now. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri